When it comes to population, Los Angeles easily tops the list for all of California. There are 3.8 million people living there. Warm, wet winters and scorching dry summers characterize the Mediterranean climate. Precipitation is most between December and March. However, the residents of Los Angeles have been experiencing worsening drought conditions since the turn of the century. It took 6 years, from December 2011 to March 2017, for California to recover from its worst drought on record. California's water supply has been falling to record lows as population growth and prolonged droughts have driven increased demand. Through a complex network of dams, aqueducts, and pipelines, California's water system transports water across the state to provide for more than 30 million people and irrigate more than 2.3 million acres of farmland. So, let's dive into today's video, where we will be discussing how Los Angeles is restoring its river system into urban green oases. Using up 8 states' worth of land, or 157 million acres. Even though it is the largest and most productive water system in the world, the California watershed is one of the most changed on Earth, which has had a negative impact on the natural environment of Los Angeles. Although groundwater now accounts for over 1/10 of the city's water supply, historically, the Los Angeles Aqueduct carried the vast bulk of the water for the city. The Colorado River Aqueduct presently carries more than half of this water, providing Southern California with 1 billion gallons of water each day. The impermeable surfaces of the cityscape, such as paved walkways and tarmac roads, allow water to quickly drain into the flood control system, and it finally flows out into the ocean, accounting for 80% of Los Angeles' total runoff. If you're enjoying the video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you don't, then we hope the river system in your city explodes, so you'd better subscribe. Every year, the Los Angeles River Basin drains between 25 and 30 billion gallons of stormwater into the ocean. Before the Los Angeles Aqueduct was built, the city of Los Angeles relied heavily on the water supplied by the LA River, which flows through the city's natural floodplain. The fast industrialization of the previous century has had a significant influence on the environment and health of locals by making the Los Angeles River increasingly contaminated with toxins from farm and city runoff. Yet, Los Angeles has been making positive changes to this. By restoring the watershed with natural-based solutions, the people of Los Angeles have enhanced the quality of life for hundreds of thousands of people by bolstering biodiversity and bolstering water security. So, stay with us in the midst of watching today's video. The LA River is 51 miles long and starts in the San Fernando Valley, winds through Los Angeles proper, and empties into the Pacific Ocean near Long Beach. The river, which spans 31 miles, cuts through the densely populated core of Los Angeles. Twice in the 1930s, following periods of record rainfall, the entire town was wiped out by floodwaters. In order to protect people and property, the Army Corps of Engineers came up with a flood control technique that involved casing the entire river in concrete and turning it into a drainage system and flood control channel that delivers water out to sea behind heavy fencing. The ordinary storm, half of all precipitation in a desert like California, is thought to be lost to runoff and lost to the ocean, amounting to around 10 million gallons. The result has been a catastrophic decline in bird populations and the near extinction of certain fish species due to the depletion of large sections of the ecosystem. This has a chilling effect on biodiversity. Over the years, the river's path has been obstructed by bridges, riverbanks, motorways, and train tracks, making it difficult for residents to access and enjoy. However, beginning in the middle of the 1980s, there was a growing movement among locals to clean up the river and return it to its original state. As a result, they established Friends of the Los Angeles River, and in that time period, a total of 500,000 pounds of waste has been hauled away. The group has also contributed to the development of bike lanes and the transformation of former industrial areas into parks. Friends of the Los Angeles River are fighting to remove concrete and restore the natural habitat, and they have created a 4.8-mile fish habitat using rock clusters, vegetations, and pools along the migration route of the steelhead trout, which is on the verge of extinction in part due to the concretization of the LA River. Since the 1980s, they've been working to build the Los Angeles Greenway, a 52-mile-long park for natural animals that would stretch from the city's mountaintops to its beaches. The revitalization of the AMA River and 6 of his tributaries is a top priority for the Los Angeles River Restoration Projects, which have evolved into a comprehensive long-term master plan. By planting and caring for 250,000 trees and establishing 1,500 acres of permeable surfaces which act as a natural filtering system to eliminate pollutants in the air and streams, they hope to restore the habitat and ecosystems on 83 square miles. It is important to note that the river restoration effort has been supplemented by rewilding programs in natural regions and urban parks near to the river. For example, the Rio de Los Angeles State Park is rewilding natural areas using bioswales on 100 acres of land. Bioswales are specialized drainage channels that collect and transport rainwater runoff while filtering out pollutants and waste and creating wildlife and avian habitats. Because of its central location, this park is now vitally important to migratory bird populations. They are developing a conservation and rewilding area that will serve both human needs, community sports facilities, and animal ones, habitat restoration zones, through a combination of active and passive recreation. It is especially important for drought-prone areas to absorb and store rainwater runoff, and the LA River Restoration has become a model for how to do so in urban waterways that have been reconstructed into drainage systems and divert water out to sea. Restoration of waterways by the use of natural-based solutions has been shown to boost biodiversity and improve water quality, making rivers invaluable assets and providing significant benefits to city dwellers. So, this was all on how Los Angeles could restore its ancient river system into urban green oases. We hope you enjoyed our video. If yes, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, if you don't want a river system outburst, then please subscribe. Otherwise, it could be a problem for you. We'll see you in the next video.